Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Distinguished professor, all scholars, and fellow researchers. It is a great honor for me to present our research entitled Management of Digital Public Relations Content in Disaster Risk Management, a case study of BPBD West Java Province, Indonesia. The study explores how digital public relation practices are strategically managed in disaster risk communication, particularly in the context of West Java, Indonesia. Allow me to briefly introduce the research team behind this study. Me, Widyasari Tresnoati Esos MSOS for one author, and Dr. Ani Yuningsih MSc for second author, and Professor Dr. Neni Yulianita MSc for third author, and last Dr. Tresna Wiwitan MSc for fourth author. This research is conducted by doctoral researcher from the Communication Science Program at Bandung Islamic University, in collaboration with senior academic and expert in public relations and communications. To begin, let me explain the background of this study. West Java faced complex disaster risks, including earthquakes, floods, and landslides. The Lembang Fault, for instance, has the potential to trigger a major earthquake of up to 6.8 magnitude. In this context, disaster communication become crucial, especially considering the relatively low level of public disaster literacy and preparedness. Digital transformation has opened opportunities for more real-time, participatory, and strategic communication by government institutions such as BPBD. Based on this background, the study aims to address the following objectives. This research analyzes digital PR content management of BPBD West Java through three key dimensions, are managerial, relational, and constructive dimension. Next, let me highlight several key findings from previous studies. Previous research shows that disaster communication simulations improve preparedness, social media enhance information disseminations, transparent communication build public trust, and digital technology strengthens disaster response system. However, the study tends to focus on partial aspects rather than an integrated approach. This brings us to the research gap addressed in this study. Most existing studies focus on only social media use or communication models. In contrast, this study examines digital content management as an integrated communication system involving managerial, relational, and constructive dimensions. And now I will explain the methodology used in this research. This study employs a qualitative approach with a case study method. Data were collected through in-depth interviews, observation, and document analysis. The subject include PR officer and social media manager of BPBD West Java, and data validity is ensured through triangulation and member checking. Let us now move to the main findings of this study. The results show that digital PR content management in BPBD West Java has evolved into a strategic communication system. It serves not only for information dissemination, but also for public interaction and disaster awareness building. First, we examine the managerial dimension. This dimension includes risk-based content planning, simplified and visual content production such as infographics and videos, multi-platform distribution, and continuous monitoring of public response for evaluations. Second, the relational dimension highlights interaction aspect. There is a two-way communication process between BPBD and the public. Community members actively participate through social media, in which strengthens engagement and institutional relationship. Third, the constructive dimension focus on impact. Digital content plays a role in building disaster risk awareness. improving disaster literacy, and strengthening public trust toward government institutions. This slide presents examples of digital content used by BPBD West Java. These contents demonstrate how communication strategies are implemented visually and practically to support disaster risk management. Based on these findings, several conclusions can be drawn. Digital PR content management is a strategic communication practice that strengthens disaster communication, builds risk awareness, improves disaster literacy, and enhances public trust. Finally, allow me to present several recommendations. Future efforts should focus on developing database evaluation system, utilizing artificial intelligence for interaction management, and conducting comparative studies in disaster communications. We would like to express our science gratitude. Special thanks for BPBD West Java, the PR and digital media teams, and all academic supervisor and supporting institutions. Thank you very much for your attention. I look forward to your question and constructive discussion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.